What's going on, fellas? Happy Tuesday morning to you. How are you doing on this great Tuesday morning? Hopefully your day's off to a good little start. It's time to settle on in, grab your breakfast. Let's enjoy our sports and our sports betting as well. We got Champions League, match day number 6 in Champions League. At the end of Wednesday, we'll know who's going to advance to the knockout stages of the Champions League competition this season. Let's go ahead and throw up that recap from yesterday, and then we'll dive on into the action today. If we go ahead and toss up that recap from yesterday, we only had the one play, just the one play that we mentioned yesterday. We went ahead and got a cash at plus 1.05 units. Absolutely love to see that right there. And just like the tweet says, you love a late winner. And you know what? Even when you give up on the play, it just makes the hit that much better. Because if you gave up like me, it's okay. You go into injury time needing 2 goals. That's tough to come by. And I was, kind of like, not quite going to happen. I didn't watch any of the match. I was at the dentist for the part of it. And then I was picking up the kids from school. I did see that we got a goal in the 7th minute. So you're thinking, okay, yeah, the stats are going to come into play on this one nice and easy and early on this one. And then the goals just dried up, and looking at the commentary, even the chances even kind of dried up. Then we enter injury time, and Sassuolo gets a goal. So, okay, now you've got your 2 goals. Hold on, here comes VAR. We've seen what VAR does to us. It's more effings than helpings, and it certainly didn't give us any help on that one as they disallowed the goal due to offside. So you're back to 1-0. But you're thinking there's going to be a fair amount of injury time in this one, though, because there was VAR at the stroke of injury time. If we can get, they put 7 up on the board, I would add in a couple more. So you're thinking 10 minutes. And then in the 94th minute, you get a goal by Cagliari. So now you got the both teams to score covered. Now you don't give a shit. Just give me a goal so I can go ahead and cash this sucker. And how about in the 99th minute off a bicycle kick? My man scores it, puts it by the keeper, and deliver us one of the most dramatic cashes that you'll have in soccer. A late winner. They feel awfully goddamn good and feel even a little bit good when you even give up on the play. And it's okay to give up on it. It's all right. Boy, what a great cash that was. And it took a while for the stats to win. But in the end, betting the stats, betting the numbers and the trends pays off, and a good plus 105 cash. I love to see that right there. How are you feeling on this Tuesday, fellas? To the comment section we go. Bring the energy, bring the vibe. It's match day number 6 in the Champions League. What is Man United going to do in the Champions League? I'll tell you my thoughts. I'll give you all 8 games score predictions. That'll let you know money line, both teams to score, and whether I think the over or the under will hit. I'm going to leave that recap up there while we get to the comment sections because you love a late winner. Love a late winner. I'm actually pulling into the garage with the kids, coming back from school, and I let out I think it was like a scream or something. I actually scared Noah, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, don't worry, just a 3rd goal in this." Not meaningless soccer game, but certainly, anything he gives a shit, certainly meaningless game. But I was like, Daddy's just celebrating a 3rd goal as we whip this thing up in the parking garage. So, woo! Morning, Corey. Morning, Brian. Let's have a great day in the Champions League. Love it, Fish. Morning, Fish. What's up, man? The Gent, Bill. What's going on, guys? You guys enjoyed Monday Night Football? How about that? How about 2 fantastic games, a game-winning field goal, being kicked there by the Giants, and obviously the Titans. You thought they were done once they go down 27-13, but damn, battling back. Titans are one of those teams where, they're kind of like the Bills. Although probably most teams could look back at their schedule and say, we should have won this game. But, they're literally a missed extra point from being right in the AFC picture. Obviously, the Bills with their shenanigans up against the Broncos and, even their late game there with the Eagles. Titans, boy. Vrabel always brings a defense. Now, obviously, losing Tyreek Hill was certainly a help. That offense was clicking, and then you lose Tyreek Hill, and that offense didn't do a goddamn thing for, a good rest of the chunk of the game until the 4th quarter when they, obviously got it going again. But good games. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. What's going on, Corey? You had a great night. You up a few units. And your kid goes big man on what? When the JV games were 18 of the 37 points. Give it up for Corey's boy coming through in the clutch last night. Putting the team on his effing back. Let's go, my man. Let's go. Your boy's a machine. Scoring, rebounding. Love to see it. Hell yeah. What's up, Kyle? What's up, man? Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. That's a hell of a thing. Love that. Loving it. The ending of the Sierra game was insane. I actually, if you haven't seen BR football, they of course sent out the tweet of the bicycle kick. It wasn't. I mean, it's not Garnacho level by any effing stretch, but he makes just enough contact to get that thing to nestle down in the bottom of the corner. So you love to see it. Oh, you're actually watching it. Oh, nice, nice. Hell yeah. As soon as Flash Score starts blinking that red light, you start to get excited, but that cannot turn into a goal if it's disallowed. Like, it doesn't necessarily pop in all red. So I'm seeing it as we're driving up the ramp of the garage, and like you're getting excited, but you're remaining calm because you're also not watching it, so you don't know if VAR is going to pop in. Like, Corey's watching it. He knows as soon as the goal, ball falls in the back of the net, Corey can celebrate. He's watching it. He's there's no offsides. I see it, and I get all giddy. So he starts to get all smiley. You're trying to contain it, but late winners, you're just flowing with excitement in that moment. I love that. I love it. It was good, damn good NFL games. Damn good. How about both my leans that I gave you guys yesterday? How about Jordan Love to get an interception plus money? That one cashed. Saquon Barkley over 16.5 yards for his longest rushing. That one cashed. And also Jordan Love over 20.5 completions. That one cashed. So 3-0 yesterday in the NFL. Obviously didn't add any of those plays to the card. That's obviously reflected there in the tweet that I sent out last night. But felt good to hit them. I, of course, bet them personally, but I didn't add them to the card. But those are nice hits last night. You got a nice live cash on the Titans money line. Let's go. Let's go. They looked dead in the water, I thought, for sure, when it was 27-13. Sorry, your Tyreek Hill and Saquon Barkley obviously parlay didn't quite come through, guys. But today I need to know what your best Champions League bet is. Let me know down in the comment section. Best Champions League bet. And then I want to run it back in the nightcap. So also let me know what your best NBA bet is. I'm going to try and make two bets for you guys. We'll do a Champions League two-legger, and then we'll take your NBA plays, and we'll do an NBA two-legger. So let me know Champions League, NBA. Let me know what some of your best bets are. Johnny, what do you got here for best bets? Love it, Johnny. Love it, man. My man. Yeah, he looked bad. The whole offense kind of looked bad. They still got a very strong running game. They can obviously run it, with the best of them, and they're really good. But I have to ladder his points. Hell yeah. Definitely hammering the over. Definitely hammering the over. That's for damn sure. We got to go ahead and give away $25. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. We had a two-way tie, as you can see, at the end of week 14. See, Connie, how about 3 weeks in a row for Connie? 3 weeks in a row for Connie. You got to give it up for Connie. We hadn't seen that yet this season. 3 weeks in a row. It came down to the tiebreaker. Connie had 52. And Carlton had 35, so obviously Connie was much closer. And we can spare all the talk about hitting me up on Twitter with your PayPal information because you didn't hit me up the last 2 weeks when you won. So I doubt you're going to hit me up this third week, but still, congratulations, Connie. And look at me, I even cracked third place, obviously with the slew of other people there at 90 points, but I finally had a decent week in the NFL Pigskin Pickup Contest, so that felt good to see my name at the top of that leaderboard, or towards the top of that leaderboard, not at the top. Got to do better and beat Connie and save my $25. But all right, Connie, congratulations, even though you're not really out there, I guess, but maybe you are. So congratulations, Connie. Keep it rolling. That's a hell of a feat. 3 weeks in a row. Keep it rolling. Yep. Tua not only hurt your wallet, but your fantasy team. Hate that. It's just playoffs too, right, in fantasy? Or is playoffs start next week? I haven't done fantasy in a minute. Playoffs probably got to be ramping up. All right, guys, let's talk some Champions League here. Let's get on at it. We, of course, got the plays from yesterday, so you already know what we're betting. You already know what we're hoping on. But let's just kind of talk all 8 games. Those are my correct score predictions. Lens Sevilla, this was actually, I think it's pronounced Lons, having watched that game on the other week. This was going to be a boring game. This is a game where Lons just needs to have a result, and they can go ahead and get up in the Champions League. So they were actually better when it was at Sevilla, in match day number 1. I thought they were actually the better team. So now you're getting them at home. That one finished 1-1 in Sevilla. I think this is going to be just very, very low scoring, just shitty game, obviously. So sign me up for a nice 0-0 on that one. PSV Arsenal, we know that game does not matter for anything. PSV Arsenal are on to the knockout stages. In that group, it just comes down to who's going to go down into the Europa League. And again, I think Lens will just hold out at home. They were better at Sevilla. But overall, a group that there's not a whole hell of a lot to play for. And PSV Arsenal just going to get a lot of rotation. You're just going to get a lot of rotation. You already heard Arteta's press conference. I mean, of course, there'll be some first teamers in there for sure. Don't kid yourself. But coming off the loss to Aston Villa, got to get ready to go this weekend in the Premier League is going to be squad rotation. And you also, this is the time where you reward your guys, the guys that are training and busting their ass and aren't getting any playing time. It's just you kind of reward those guys too. So I think that'll just be a 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Nothing too exciting for that. And obviously, hopefully, those 2 goals don't come in the first half for one of the bets and one of the parlays that we have. Copenhagen, Galatasaray. Look, I'm going for Copenhagen to do it. Everybody's on Galatasaray. If you look across social media, the whole world is. Why? Why is that? Copenhagen was better in Istanbul on match day number 1. They were up to the 2-0 lead. They ended up getting a red card, and then Galatasaray ended up coming back and lifting their XG numbers and ultimately getting 2 goals. I don't think they do that if Copenhagen can stay at 11 men. If it's 11 men, I like Copenhagen in that match day 1. I bet they get the result, the 3 points. And here at home, it's not going to be a rocking atmosphere like Istanbul. Don't kid yourself. But this is the team that hung with Bayern. Remember, they lost 2-1 to Bayern at home, but they were in it in the first half. It was 0-0 at halftime. And then obviously we know what they did in Copenhagen, in Bayern in match day number 5. It was a 0-0 draw. So they hung with Bayern twice. I have no doubt that they can, reproduce match day number 1 performance here at home in front of the home crowd. So definitely going a little contrarian right there based on just what I'm seeing out there, but that's fine by me. Give me Copenhagen on the 2-1 win. United, Bayern, this is a really tough one to get because what did we say what did I say on the Between the Posts? Like, don't bet the Bournemouth game because they're too inconsistent. Their inconsistency could actually help them in this match, right? Great match against Chelsea, dog shit against Bournemouth, but if we're inconsistent, maybe this is the time where we're going to have a nice uptick at home. Obviously, in the ultimate, must-win games. The thing that makes me remove the homerism and not pick United to get a result of any kind is every time this season they go up against another team that wants to play football. And I mean a team that wants to play football in terms of getting 3 points. They're not going to sit back like Sheffield, who they squeaked by, or they're not going to sit back like Burnley, who they squeaked by. If they play a team who wants to play football, United's gotten battered every time this season. They got battered against City. They've gotten battered twice against Newcastle. They're getting battered against Tottenham. They're getting battered against Villa. They play somebody who wants to play football, and United is getting battered all season long. Bayern's going to come in here after the 5-1 defeat to Frankfurt, even though there's nothing to play for. It's still Bayern. They talk about wanting to keep their winless, or I guess it's not winless. They're not losing record intact in the group stage. It dates all the way back to 2019. Like they're trying to keep that thing rolling. So Bayern wants to play football. I've seen this way too much this season. United is going to get battered up against Bayern today. So I'll go 3-1 Bayern. For Inter Sociedad, Inter is just a better team. I wouldn't be surprised if it's win to nil, 1-0, 2-0. But Sociedad, they got so much quality going forward. We've been betting this group in this Champions League this season. It's been a fun group to bet. Sociedad's got enough quality where I think they could scrape one out. But Inter should certainly get the result. Hopefully for us, they do get that double chance result. For Salzburg, Benfica, Salzburg got the 2-0 win at Benfica. We've talked about Benfica and how dreadful they've been this entire Champions League, home and away. You look at what they've been doing at away. They've been really dreadful away in the Champions League. So I think Salzburg gets it done. Even though they're a both team to score and they're an over 2.5, certainly at home, that's what you would play in that. I haven't been inspired by Benfica this Champions League term. So Salzburg's going to get the job done here, going to give us our double chance and give us that parlay there with Inter. For Napoli, Braga, this is going to be like workman-like. Just get it done here at home, bag a couple goals, and then set up, defensively, and then just, cruise to a nice, win to nil. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, something along those lines, probably along there. And then Berlin, Madrid, just another game that's meaningless. You're going to get rotation there by Madrid. It's completely meaningless. Remember what happened in match day number 1? It was 0-0 going into injury time, and then Bellingham popped up in injury time to go ahead and score the winning goal to give it 1-0. I thought Berlin was decent in that fixture. So I'll go 1-1. Not much separation because of the rotation. Obviously, Real Madrid is significantly better. But with the rotation, I think that'll even it out here a little bit. Berlin will still be strong in front of the home crowd. You generally do want to be strong in front of the home crowd. But I think that one will go 1-1 draw. So, and obviously on a couple under 2.5. So really need the Napoli, Braga, and Berlin, Real Madrid just to be cool. Give us a good couple under 2.5. In terms of being on the right side of any of these bets, it's hard to look up the parlay and know. But the Napoli, Braga, that one is now tipped to over under 3.5. So people are expecting goals in that one. So in terms of numbers wise, are you on the right side? Not on the right side of that bet. Berlin, Real Madrid, definitely on the right side of that one. That under 2.5 is down to about -1 or plus 120. So for sure on the right side of that one, but not on the right side of Napoli, Braga. But I don't really give a shit. That's how I see it unfolding. That's how I like the numbers when doing the research. So we'll roll with 4 bets today. A couple parlays and then a couple single plays, with both single plays being under 2.5. Always going to be sweaty, but just like Wolves and Forest over the weekend, right? 1-1 after 30, 35 minutes. We got tucked into an under 2.5. So don't be discouraged if you get some early goals. Don't be discouraged if you get some early goals. And you just saw it yesterday. You never know what will happen. Never know. Never know. Obviously, hopefully we don't get late goals today, but you never know. All right, we need those best bets. We can make you guys a parlay. You got Mavs in the first quarter. Lakers, we're going to fade. We already know that the Lakers are a fade in the first quarter. And now you want to fade them coming off the in-season tournament victory. Okay. It's hard not to like that. So I will write that down. I'll put that in the parlay. Are we taking them on the spread? Do we need to do a spread or a money line? Just let me know. Or I can look it up myself once I get to it. But we're doing Mavs, first Q. I like it. And I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a home game for the Mavs, because I thought the Lakers were going to lift the banner on December 18th at their next home game. So I even think that's a home game for the Mavs, which the Lakers are atrocious. So I like it. I like it. Under Anthony Davis props and under LeBron James props are your NBA looks. They just fade the Lakers at 8 again. I like it. Just full-on fade. All right. How do we feel about Clippers -3? Got to help Brian out. I have no idea. I'm rolling with 80 under in points too. Okay. Let's go. Copenhagen plus 106 on FanDuel looks juicy. Don't do that. I saw it was plus 150 on DraftKings. Let me go look, but I was looking it up earlier. Yeah, it's plus 160 on DraftKings, man. Johnny, plus 160, Copenhagen. Plus 160. Oh, then I get to your next tweet and you're talking about team total. Okay, cool. I like it. I'm fine with that. There should be goals in that fixture. There's going to be goals. There's going to be goals. You got to go for it. A draw don't do anybody no damn good. A draw, actually, let's look and see what happened. It was a 2-2 draw. So then it comes down to goal difference. What's the goal difference? There's a draw. Let's see what a draw. If it is a draw, who falls into what? If there is a draw. If there is a draw, Copenhagen would have the better goal differential. So Copenhagen would make Champions League if there's a draw. This assuming Bayern beats United. Obviously, if United pulls off the shocker, then they can get up in there. But let's just assume Bayern knocks off United. If there's a draw between Copenhagen and Galatasaray, that puts Copenhagen into the Champions League knockout stages. You look at that group when it came out, everybody had Copenhagen pegged for 4th place. Wow, it'd be a shocker if they can go ahead and advance. It'd be good. Your NBA bets are going to be parlay. I saw that. One's on like an 18-game losing streak. The other one's on a 17-game losing streak. Yeah. I'll write it down. Of course, neither of those teams are in action today. Classic. None of those teams are in action today. All right. Can't write that down. It's only 5 NBA games today. It's only 5 NBA games. Man U is going to be the bug, and Bayern is going to be the windshield today. Oh, shit. So you're thinking they're going to get battered too, Corey? It's hard not to. I mean, the only thing they can have on is their inconsistencies can help them because they're coming off a dud as opposed to coming off a good one. But like I said, when teams want to play football against United this season, they get battered. I mean, they get battered. So, yeah, I don't like that. Dallas on that money line is -104. And you like the fate of the Lakers post-tournament win? Okay. All right. Letdown spot for the Lakers. Okay. I'm fine with it. Just let me know. So nobody's got a Champions League? I'm making the Champions League parlay? Is that what I'm hearing? I'm putting together the Champions League parlay? Because I will do the Copenhagen team total. I will do that. I'm fine with that. I'll do that. That's gonna be a cracker of a game. Obviously, I'm gonna watch United Bayern. But I'll probably have to pull up the extra tablet and watch both games. I think that's going to be just a good one. All right, so I'm making the parlay is what I'm hearing. I'll make the parlay for Champions League then. Nobody gave out any Champions League. We're just going to cash this sucker and then roll it all into Dallas Mavericks money line minus 104, whatever the hell we got. So let's jump in here, boys. Let's jump in here. I'll make it a parlay. I'm going to do that Copenhagen team total. I'm going to do it. Oh, we got some arbitrage opportunities. Logging into BetMGM, you're getting your weekly NBA 33% profit boost. Expires in 2 days, so I'll do that tonight. Okay, good. I'll do that tonight. Nice. Caesars has a 25% Champions League boost, so make sure you do that as well. Arbitrage opportunity. All right, number of goals. Copenhagen. Plus 105. That's one leg. Sevilla Lens. What's an under 2.5 in that? Lons, I think it's fucking pronounced. Whatever it is. Minus 125. Maybe. I don't want to do PSV Arsenal. Don't want to bet a meaningless game because you think you know how it's going to go and then it's meaningless. Copenhagen, got to bet on that. United Bayern, don't really want to feel like betting that. Inter, Sociedad. Nah, I don't really feel like betting that. Salzburg, what's theirs? Wow, we've got Benfica minus 105? Are you effing kidding me? And Salzburg is plus 250. What's Salzburg double chance then? What's Salzburg double chance? Salzburg double chance minus 125. I like that. I think I can get by them easily at home. Wow, why is that? Benfica's that much? All right, hold on. Hold on. Brian, I did not like your comment, by the way. Kane anytime goal scorer. Obviously joking, of course. Yeah, I would be a little nervous. Just you don't know what lineup they're going to roll out. But yeah, Kane definitely loves him a good goal at Old Trafford. So, oh, and I thought that said Brian. That was Steven, of course. I don't know why I looked down real quick and I thought I saw it. Oh, because Brian's got the comment right below it. Yeah, Steven, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. He loves scoring at Old Trafford, dog. He loves it. Yeah. Morning, Tim. What's going on, man? Yeah, they got a parlay boost. Can arbitrage them. I don't know about. All right. I think I may roll. Let's see. Take that one off. I'll take that under. So that's what does that parlay come out to be? Plus 269. I'll roll with that. We're gonna go ahead and do Copenhagen 2 goals and Salzburg on the double chance, and then we'll roll over roughly $92 to Lakers money or Mavericks money line tonight. So Copenhagen 2 or more goals, Salzburg double chance. Total payouts $92. That hits, you guys know we'll be on Mavs money line. And let's see. See what that price is. Plus 110. All right, well, so we'll get the Mavericks tonight as a dog. Mavericks plus 110. We'll get them as a dog. You guys like first quarter, or do we like the full game more? What do you guys like more? We'll end up rolling the winnings either into first quarter or full game. Let me know. But I'm on it. All right, parlay. The Champions League is in. Kane on the anytime goal scorer. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you there. Let's see if there's any lineups that predict that in terms of the lineups. Hold on. Where is... Here we go. All right, let's see. This is predicted lineups. This site's right more times than not. Let's see. They've got a front line of Kane, Sane, Mueller, Musiala are their attacking 4. Yeah. Oh, they got even 3-1. They've got the same prediction I got, 3-1. Yeah, it should be a battering. I mean, it should be bad. Yeah, 3-1. I got that same one. I got that same prediction. Good. I like that. All right, boys. That's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it today, boys. What do we got? 1, 2, 4 bets? Yeah, we got 4 bets, 2 parlays, 2 singles, couple unders, 2 good plus monies at plus 152, plus 140. Unfortunately, we can't watch these on TikTok. I haven't started a new account yet. I'm going to probably just do that after the holidays, just get through the holidays and then fire up a new TikTok account. So just enjoy the games wherever you're at. I won't be able to watch them together, unfortunately. Come on back for tomorrow. Another day in the Champions League. Full slate, 8 more games. Definitely trickier, and that's the reason why I don't have any bets yet is if you look at the games tomorrow, a lot is already decided in that. Like, you know, are you betting, you know, Leipzig Young Boys? Are you betting City versus Red Star? I mean, City's going to rotate. You want to talk about rotating heavy. You want to talk about rotating heavy? Yeah, they're going to be rotating extremely heavy, especially with Haaland with the foot. You know Haaland's not going to be playing tomorrow in the Champions League. He's even a doubt for the Crystal Palace game if you listen to Guardiola's press conference. So they're going to be rotating. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of youngsters in there for the City game. So just tomorrow was a little bit harder to go ahead and bet pre-hand and pre-lineup. So you know those will maybe come out tomorrow or maybe come out, you know, even maybe just an hour before the games once you see the lineup. So I think we got 4 good ones though today. I think we got 4 really good ones today. We bet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love that. Love that. All right, boys, go enjoy your day. Appreciate you guys coming. Appreciate you guys hanging out and starting off your day with me. We can talk our sports and talk our sports betting. Champions League match day number 6. Enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow, boys.